BC's move to recriminalize public drug use dominated federal politics today, with opposition Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre thrown out of the House of Commons for calling the decriminalization policy and the Prime Minister whacko. For more, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. A very eventful day for our MPs. Rob, tell us more about what happened today.
It's Stacey. I thought our legislature was wild, but the House of Commons today took the cake. Decriminalization taking the national stage because Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has to approve Premier David Eby's request to recriminalize drug use in public places. That still has not happened, and the longer he takes, according to Pierre Poilievre, the more chaos ensues. Here's some of the exchange today.
Since the NDP has asked him to reverse course on his and formerly their radical policy, 22 British Columbians have died of drug overdoses. But he continues to allow those drugs to kill the people in our hospitals and on our public transit. When will we put an end to this whacko policy by this whacko Prime Minister?
No. The opioid crisis is terrible. It's occurring across the country. But what we need to fix this is not more conservative ideology. We need solutions based on compassion, healthcare, and science.
Poilievre refused to withdraw that whacko description of Trudeau, and so he got ejected from the chamber, part of a wild question period in which Trudeau also called Poilievre spineless, and then both of them called each other racists. Poilievre continuing to call on Trudeau to not only scrap BC's decrim, but also BC's safe supply of government drugs. I spoke to him about that today.
Frankly, he's the one that should not just be kicked out of the House of Commons, but kicked out of his job as Prime Minister for unleashing crime, chaos, drugs, and disorder in our communities with his whacko policies. And he doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. And so even now that the NDP admits they were wrong, he refuses to do so. And Justin Trudeau is endangering the lives of British Columbians every day he delays and allows this dangerous drug addiction and drug use to happen in our parks, public transit, hospitals, and coffee shops.
And in the BC Legislature question period today, BC United highlighting some online ad sales from some sketchy websites professing to sell cocaine and heroin, opioids, other drugs marketed towards even children, called the Homer Simpson pill and the Mickey Mouse pill. Not even clear if those sites are real, but once again showing the politicization of drug policies at a very kind of political moment here on the debate of decrim and safe supply in politics.